Hi, welcome to Visiocron. My name is Stella Silas, and I'm going to talk about Saint Andrew, the first disciple who brought the gospel to the north, the region of Ukraine and Russia. Saint Andrew, the humble fisherman from Bethsaida, the first to hear the call of Jesus. When Jesus said, "Follow me," Saint Andrew did not hesitate. He left his nets, his boat, his livelihood, and followed the Master. After the resurrection of Christ, St. Andrew's heart burned with a great commission. On the day of Pentecost, he was anointed by the Holy Spirit, and his steps carried the good news far beyond Judea. Tradition tells us he traveled through Asia Minor, across the Black Sea, and north into the lands of the Scythians, what we now know as Ukraine and Russia. The primary chronicle tells us that St. Andrew came to the hills where Kiev would one day stand. Looking over the land, he declared, "See these hills, on them will shine the grace of God. A great city will be founded here, and many churches will be raised to the glory of Christ." From there, he journeyed even further north toward Novgorod, planting seeds of faith in distant soil. Detail of his journey. We know this. St. Andrew's love for Christ had no boundaries. He gave his life in Patras, Greece, martyred on an egg-shaped cross, preaching to his final breath. According to a tradition, his relics were brought to Scotland. Because of his journey and prophecy, St. Andrew became the patron saint of Russia. The Russian naval flag bears the blue saltire, St. Andrew's cross, in his honor. He is also the patron saint of Ukraine, where his blessing over Kiev is cherished. In Greece, where he was martyred, he is honored with one of the largest churches in the Balkans. According to another tradition, his relics were brought to Scotland, where his cross appears on the national flag. He is also the patron saint of Romania and of the Ecumenical Patriarchate of Constantinople, tying together East and West in the unity of the gospel. Wherever St. Andrew's name is honored, it tells the same story. One man who obeyed Christ's call, who carried the gospel to the ends of the earth, and who left behind a legacy of faith that crosses all borders. Let us, like St. Andrew, say yes to Jesus today and carry his light wherever the Spirit leads. And in our next video, we'll see how this gospel seed took root, transforming the land and giving birth to what history would call Holy Russia. Thank you.